For the month of March, we saw an increase by as much as 44% in total inventory for, again, single-family residential homes. For the condo market, woo, you're not going to believe it, especially one area which just is mind-blowing. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. Hey, coming up, I got the latest data, the latest numbers from the NWMLS in regards to condos for the month of March. Now, if you're looking for the same figures, the same data, the same numbers for single-family residential homes, I did that video last week. You can go down to my playlist and you can find it there. But without having to go down there, I'm going to tell you there's one huge similarity between the two markets that's really favoring buyers. It has to do with inventory. You might remember in that video for residential, I told you year over year for the month of March, we saw an increase by as much as 44% in total inventory for, again, single-family residential homes. For the condo market, woo, you're not going to believe it, especially one area which just is mind-blowing. But even better for all of you out there that are looking to buy a condo, the median sales price. The median sales price for at least King County is, it's getting, where it got in the span of just 30 days, so much better for you. Hey guys, before I show you the numbers for, again, King County, Seattle, the Eastside, and that one little area that you're not going to believe, I'm going to tell you that my name is Julian Gonzalez, and I'm a real estate broker with RSVP Brokers ERA here in Seattle. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If at any point this video you like it, I greatly appreciate you liking it. Subscribing to my channel is even better if you do that. That way I make it grow, and help some people out there that maybe have the same problems or has the same questions as you might have. And also turning on notifications. That way, every time I upload a video, it might be that one video that might help you either buy or sell real estate. Now let's get into the numbers. Right now, I'm going to start off with King County. Remember I said about King County? Again, we're doing, again, condos. Median sales price is $599. That's an increase as much as 12%. This number for the month of March was 625. So we saw a drop by as much as what? $27,000. So that's the great news if you're in the market for to buy a condo. And that has to do, in my opinion, that a lot of people are scared. And I say it because I have buyers. I have 4 buyers right now that are actively looking to buy a condo. And they tell me, Julian, they're kind of a little bit, Julian, what should we do? Look at the economy, the tariffs, they're freaking out, right? But they know what I'm going to tell them. I go, guys, you buy when you are ready. But just remember, your competition is thinking the same way, so it could be a good opportunity if you feel secure enough to buy a condo. It might come out with a good deal, and that's the word that everybody wants to hear when you're buying a property, right? Find a good deal. Look at a new listing, the increase by as much as 19%. This number was 22% in the month of February. This is the number. I told you inventory. Crazy. Inventory of homes for sale, 70%. Remember, inventory is new listings combined with current inventory. 70% month supply, an increase of 57%, which contributes to this months of supply inventory, 3.3 months, right? The healthy market is 4 to 6, so that's a lot better than what we see in residential. In King County, I think it was at 1.3 for the month of March when we're February rather, when we talk about single family residential homes. So condo market, obviously you're going to have a lot more inventory because not everybody wants to get a condo because everybody's like, oh my God, the HOA. But in that video I did last week, I told you what the good and the bad about an HOA. The good thing is that, you don't have to pay for a gym, security, parking, if you combine all that stuff, especially the property tax and everything, a lot less when it comes to a condo. An HOA will pay a lot of that stuff that you pay out of the pocket. You go to the gym, whether it be Planet Fitness or 24-Hour Fitness. You combine all that stuff, and when you put it side by side, you're like, well, it's not as bad as I thought. So something to think about. I know what you're saying, blah blah blah, but it is true. Just make sure you check those resale certificates. Now, moving over to King County, I'm going to show you what the once again, this is what the Northwest MLS considers it to be the Seattle market, all the way Lake City, White Center, around here, Beacon Hill, and this is Magnolia, okay? These are the numbers for Seattle, condos, March 2025, median sales price is $620,000 for the month. The prior month, the month of February, that number was 625. So not that much of a difference, even an increase, but year over year, there is an increase as much as 7%. Total active listings, 55%. That's a good number right there for, again, people are looking to buy. That was 55% the month prior. So it continues. Sellers are trying to entice those buyers out. There are a lot of you guys out there to buy. So again, if sellers are competing with other sellers, if you're a buyer, that benefits you, right? That, especially if you could ask a buyer or seller rather for concessions, pay down, reduce the price, pay for my closing costs. A lot of things you could ask from a seller if they have a lot of competition to attract you. Pending sales right there to increase 5%, sold 18%. Right there, for the month of March, March, lost my track right there, train of thought right there. And inventory is good right there, 3.22. It'd be better if it's between 4 to 6 months or anything over 4. That's the what a lot of experts would consider the ideal market, when there's 4 to 6 months worth of inventory. Now, moving over now to the east side, of course, we know it's going to be more expensive, all the way from Bellevue all the way out towards Leavenworth. This is what the market looks like for the month of March. Condos, $710,000, the median sales price for a condo in the month of March. When you look at February, that number was $787. So a decrease, as I said earlier in the video, in the amount of, or the amount of median sales price decrease month to month, as much as $77,000. That's a huge chunk, and that has to do a lot with an area that I'm about to show you on the east side that contributed to a higher median sales price. Okay, and also the inventory. Looking at the inventory sold, 10%, inventory 2.46. And this also, I'm going to bring out this number. I got a little cheat sheet down here to kind of help me out here. A lot of numbers to remember. Pending sales right here. This is at -10 for the month of March. All right. Again, the month prior, the number was 9 plus 19. So it went from 19% to -10 in 30 days. Again, a lot of the factor has to be, now we're seeing a little volatile market. Again, a lot of my buyers, I'm not gonna lie, they tell me, Julian, I'm gonna wait. I have some buyers looking to buy these massive homes. They're like, yeah, I'm still gonna wait. I wanna see where the market's going before I make a decision. I say, don't wait too long, because your competition's doing the same thing. And then when things stabilize, they're gonna jack up the price on you. I know a lot of you guys are sick and tired of hearing me saying that, but I'm sure you've heard your broker say the same thing. Now, let's move on to the area that I told you just exploded in the month of March in regards to total inventory. And it's back here. This is the area called 600. 600, the MLS assigns areas a certain number. This would be 600, which is the number, the area that I just showed you, which would be the part of the east side. But it's a top side. So here's Taunton Lake. This is the area they really call Juanita and Woodinville. Okay, takes you out Duval and takes you out. 600 takes you out basically out towards Leavenworth. Now, this is what it looks like. The little green dots right here represent total active listings as of right now, today. So you see a lot of green dots. Now, what added to the median sales price month prior and inventories was two developments that are located in Woodinville. So if you've been to Chateau Saint Michel, which is about right here, right to the east side of it, there's a place called River Run and Harvest, right? Those HOAs, or those condos rather, they go for about $1 million, around the 1 million range. And on the west side of directly, I mean, you can walk 3 minutes from Chateau Saint Michel. There's another area called Legacy Farms Townhomes, which is about 1 million, 2 million range. And just across the street from that, it's Legacy Farms Estates. And that's in the mid 2 million, I believe, around that area. So that contributed a lot to the median sales price. Then you're gonna see the numbers really go down a little bit. I'm gonna hide a number right here in the total inventory, because you're not gonna believe this one. Let's see if I can hide it. See how I can catch you guys. Hey, right here. Look at this. I don't know if you saw it. So here, I'm gonna show you the median sales price for the month of March in the 360, the 600 area, Juanita Woodinville, the area that I just showed you. Again, that's this. Let me see if I can do it one more time. This area, right? That's this. These are the numbers for this. 610, that's the median sales price, an increase of 38%. And that number, because of that Legacy Farms area and the River Run community rather, was $1 million. That was the median sales price for the month of February, and it went down to 610. Contributes, not completely, but contributes a lot to those numbers. Now, in regards to total inventory, right? I tell you, you're gonna freak. Look at the total inventory year over year for this area, Area 600, an increase of 345%. The month prior was 338, and again, thanks to the two huge developments and other little pockets that are also growing in the area. That's a massive number. Then you see not much increase or no increase at all when it comes to pending sales. The two parties already under contract negotiating. Amount sold, I know that still freaks out. I'm still looking up at that's an amazing number. Units sold, condos for the month of March, that's an increase of 40%. Inventory, that's at 233. In fact, this number sold the month prior, the month of February, was at 61%, guys. So again, condo might not be ideal for you, but I encourage you to kind of at least look at it. And I know a lot of you guys get discouraged, the HOA and the fees that can continue to go up, but so do property taxes, taking care of your lawn, security for your home, that when you put things in perspective, it really isn't that bad, especially if it's an HOA that's managed well. And one thing to please, if you get into the condo market, you've never dealt with condos, please take a look at that resale certificate, because that's where you will find the financial health of the HOA. Make sure that it's being run well. And that way you could also tell, because the seller could tell you, hey, there's no pending assessment, buy my house. You're like, oh, there's no special assessment. That's great. That's awesome. I'm going to buy it. Well, that person didn't lie right now. But the reserve study and the resale certificate will tell you if there could be possibly a special assessment about a year or two down the road. Good luck, guys.